I'm going to talk a little bit about preparing and packing for the EBC. Any packing, any planning starts with at first, a good pair of shoes, and let's start from there. Like I said, the first thing you got to think about is a good pair of shoes, and get something that's at least up to the ankle. More importantly, try it out, wear them in before you even start the trek. So I got these a month or two ago, and I've been using them for local hikes. Then everything that you plan for your trek, there are many things that you got to think about, obviously. So just go over some of the things here. These are like comfortable slip-on shoes that you'll wear once you're done with the trek for the evenings. Another thing that a lot of people told me was using sock liners, so that they reduce the amount of blisters you'll get, right? So something that you want to think about. In terms of your unmentionables, make sure they're quick drying, wicking, undergarments, so that they work well for your long trek. I was recommended to take 3 pairs just for the trek, so that's what I have here. And I also took something for the evening, something light to wear, which is also quick drying and wicking. Now, as you come through the layers, the first layer that you want to think about is the base layer. Again, so this is for the bottom and for the top. I've taken 3 layers of each. And then good socks. I've taken, most of them are like mid-weight crew. And you can go for the boot length if that's what works for you, but definitely don't go for anything shorter. The next layer here on the top, I actually was able to use my running fleeces. So I've taken 2 of them. And along with them, I've got these trekking pants, which I got, believe it or not, from Costco. They were on the counters yesterday when I went. So I got 2 of those. And I also took one of the track pants because one of my friends who's done this before said that makes sense. Another thing that I took here was a rain pant, like something that you might wear for skiing or something. Was recommended by one of my friends. And of course, the down jacket for when it gets cold. The important thing is to be wearing clothes in layers, because the temperatures can change out there very quickly. So make sure that you have multiple layers instead of one very hot or one very cold. Then for the gloves, these are the thick ski kind of gloves, and these are the more lighter gloves, which I use here for running. And then they recommended we get a gaiter. So this is a nice gaiter, one of those little ear cover caps, and a balaclava, which somebody said, hey, that would make sense, especially if it gets too cold. We're going in October, so we don't think it's going to get that cold, but still, we've taken all the precautions in case of sudden changes in weather. And then, of course, you get a sun protection hat with a strap is what I recommend, so that it won't fly away. And then I also managed to get myself one of these visors, which really helps. So for the trek itself, those were the clothes. I'll come with the next video with some more things that you should think about. Continuing on the conversation on packing, I've got 2 of these bottles. These are Nalgene or something. Each of them is 1 liter. And I also got this thermal, insulating pack in case it gets cold, so that the water doesn't freeze. It's the pandemic, so make sure you get some of those masks. An interesting thing I just saw yesterday, and I picked it up, was this poncho. And getting this poncho meant I could leave my rain cover out of my packing. The lighter I make it, the better. Some body wipes. I think these are way too many. I might end up taking only half of them. So if you're not able to take a bath or a shower, these, I guess, are going to help. Make sure you take a toilet roll just in case. A first aid kit, just with some essentials, like a Band-Aid, some antiseptic wipes, and so on and so forth. Don't forget your converter to make sure that it works there. A good pair of binoculars. I carry an air tag so that my bag doesn't get lost. Tons of Ziplocs of different sizes, and then some tissues. Not sure I'm going to need all of those, but I've taken them anyways. This is something interesting. One of my friends had given it to me. You hang this around your neck and put your cell phone in there, and it's completely waterproof. Apparently, you can use it even if you go swimming. A pair of eye shades, just as light as you can get them, and then a bunch of like this is like an insect repellent. Not sure I'm going to need it, but I'm taking along something out here to prevent blisters. So more things to take care of. Make sure you get all your teeth stuff. Your teeth, take care of your teeth, and they'll take care of you. So got a ton of stuff there. Some skin moisturizer, some aftershave thing. These were hydration packs that somebody recommended. So you just put them in water, and it gives you the essential salts to keep going. Then here I have a sleep bag, a sleep liner. So just in case you go to tea houses where you're not comfortable with how clean those sheets are, you put this in the middle, and you should be fine. Ditty bag. So this is once you use your clothes and you don't want to mix them with your clean clothes, you can put them in these little ditty bags and move along. Moving further here, what do I have? Some TSA locks to secure my stuff. A night headlamp, that's interesting. Spare pair of glasses, some medication for altitude sickness, and in case you do get sick, it's got something to bring you back down. And then just Advil, Tylenol, those kinds of simple things. Then here I got a spare pair of batteries for that headlamp that I had here. Can't put that in my checked luggage, obviously, so I have to carry it in my carry-on. Some toiletries for my carry-on backpack for the flight. Once I land there, obviously I'll remove it and I'll put it in the right places. This is interesting. Somebody showed me, and this is like a battery pack, but it's solar charging. So I'm gonna try that on. Apparently, I put it on my back as I'm walking, and it charges itself. A pillowcase, again, very important. And these are quick drying towels. So I got a set of 3, not very expensive, and there's a little bag that goes with it. So definitely think about that. And then, of course, make sure you got a good pair of shades. And finally, coming here, 2 more things I want to show you. One is this set of bags, which help you compartmentalize things that you're going to put in your duffel bag, and so that you just pick up the things that you need when you need them. And of course, you need a good backpack. Make sure you try it before you go. I was lucky. I went to a store where they actually helped me adjust myself and select the right one when a couple of those that I tried were actually not fitting well. And it's not waterproof, so they'll sell you a good cover for it, but the storekeeper told me just take a garbage bag and put it inside and put all your stuff inside the garbage bag and you're all set. So hopefully that gets you some idea of what it takes to get your packing organized for this trip. And if you're planning to do one of those, good luck, and wish me luck too. Cheers. Bye.